Today I'm gonna show you how you can turn a video like this to this. Hi, my name is Bernard and I'm an e-commerce entrepreneur and also a product videographer. Before I hop on my screen to show you how to do it, I'm gonna tell you the quick limitations of this technique. Your video footage must be shot on a tripod. It cannot work if the video is moving around or changing the angles. It should be fixed, and you'll know why later. So, let's hop on my screen and show you how to do it. This is one of the footage that we had from our shoot a few days ago. Yeah, so as you can see, it's just a plain tripod video. So what we want to do is to be able to remove this top layer so it's all white. So what we're gonna do is choose a frame. Right? This one is good, and I'm going to export this frame. Turn this part of the video into an image. If you don't see this export frame button here, you can go ahead and go to the button editor and drag this out. So you'll have one like that, right? But I already have it, so I'm going to use it. So I'm going to export the frame, and it's gonna ask me where or what the file name is. It doesn't matter what the name is. You can put any name that you want. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it somewhere near this project, right? And I'm gonna press OK. So here it is. It's the PNG file. Oh yeah, just a bit of a reminder. When you export the frame, make sure to select PNG, because if you select JPEG, you will lose some quality and it won't work. So we're gonna open this on Photoshop. I wanted to pause the video here and quickly explain to you what exporting the image means. Basically, one video has around 24 frames per second or 30 or 60, depending on how you configured it on your camera. But in this case, I had it on 24 frames per second. That means in 1 second, there are 24 single images used in that 1 second. And when we export a frame, we're choosing which frame from the whole video we're going to use and export so that we can edit it on Photoshop. Let's continue with the video. So we're going to use the spot healing brush right here. And make sure you have the content aware. Type and sample all layers. Alright, so we're going to be a bit hard and yeah, just cover the stuff you don't want to see. Alright, sometimes it doesn't work immediately, but what we can do is reapply the spot healing brush until it looks fine. Yeah, so this one is a bit acceptable to me now. So now we have two layers here, and basically this layer is what we want. And what we can do to get this is go to File, Export, Layers to Files, and you'll see this pop up. What we should do is check Visible Layers Only, PNG 24 file type, and make sure that Trim Layers is unchecked. And save it somewhere that you need, probably somewhere near the video, in the same folder. Here you go. So I'm gonna name this the fix. Alright. And I'm gonna import that right there. So yeah, it's just a simple PNG, and what we can do is put it on top of the video, and there we go. Upon editing this video, I saw that it's a bit too fast or complicated, and I didn't explain what PNG does. And what's PNG? What's JPEG? All you need to know is that JPEG and PNG are image files, but their main difference is that PNG allows you to add transparent colors to the image, and we have seen it on the playback on Premiere Pro that it's color black. And what that does is it allows us to layer the images on top of the video. Basically, think of it like the video is your main skin, and the PNG file is the makeup. You can put the PNG on some parts of the video so that it's covering that part of the video that we want to hide. It's just like makeup, but we don't want to apply it everywhere. Just a portion of the video. So if this is the screen, we only applied it on the top part of the screen. Alright, so I hope that makes it clear, and let's continue again with the video. So in case you notice, there are some imperfections right above there. The place where the PNG was put on is a bit visible, And we can fix this by adding blur to the PNG so it kind of blends together. So we can do that by going to Effects, Gaussian Blur, and apply it on the PNG. We're gonna apply some blurriness. There we go. It kind of blends now, but there's something here. It's getting visible. That's the layer behind the PNG, the original video. What we can do to fix this is check this repeat edge pixels. There you go. Now it's gone. Now this looks perfect. You can spend more time on here on your own if you're not satisfied with going back to Photoshop, increasing the hardness of the spot healing brush so you get the best result that you want. But in this case, I think I have shown you enough. Now, the next part is to deal with the thing here at the bottom because it doesn't look very professional. So we can hide it by editing it, but the better way the easier way to fix it is to just zoom in. Zoom in just a little bit. Like put this on a nested sequence and just scale in a little bit. There you go. Yep. This looks good enough because sometimes you don't really need to work really hard to do small fixes. This is good enough, but we still have this small line here that we want to remove, and we can fix that again using Photoshop. So let's go back, show it back, create a new layer, and use the spot healing brush and set the hardness to, let's say, about 25. Okay, so again, you might need to do this a few times until it looks acceptable. There you go. So now the ending layer should look like this. So what I'm gonna do is, again, I'm going to export this layers to files, visible layers only. Yep, and it should show up right here. So this is the line fix. Let's just call it that. Again, go back to the Premiere Pro project, go on the nested sequence, apply the line fix. Now it should look right about here, but around here it doesn't look good. The lesson here is when you're going to remove something like a line, make sure you put it somewhere where the video is not moving, like at the top part. But in this case, I had no choice. I had to shoot it like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to keyframe this fix so that it shows up right when the ref is being closed. And I'm gonna do that off screen because it kind of takes a bit of time. Alright, there you go. I have added some keyframes here, as you can see, and when you play it, yeah, the line's not there. So if we go out here in the zoom part, it's not visible anymore. And there you go. That's how you remove something or add something in your video using Photoshop. Again, you have seen here that I have just added a PNG image on top of the video. So it won't work if the video is moving or if you shot it by hand. It needs to be on a tripod. If the video is moving, then the image must move with it as well. And that's a bit challenging to keyframe. If you have any questions on how to do this on your own project, send me an email or comment down below, and I'd be happy to help you. So if you want to learn more about product videography, just subscribe to my channel and I'll create more later on. And once again, my name is Bernard. Thank you for watching. Here's the completed video of this project in case you are interested.